shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want.
Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. On first down, it's McKenzie. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 25, check 25, check 25. Kill. Check your hot read. Echo.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Jackson, always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right. No. 3 down. That's it. Mike 99. Check. Check Mike 99. Let's get it together, defense.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Shit. Put it low. Safe. Go. Bump. Whip. Watch the whip.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
It's now 3rd down.
Ready. 70 ending. Neutral, focus. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Orbit. Breathe, defense. Check.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Rush it. 29. Mike, 29. Okay, double up. 29 is the Mike, 29. Target.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shifting Griffin there on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd down and goal. Watson. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Tighten up.
To the air yet again, Watson. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bryant's extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Falcons 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, check 24. Check boom.
goes Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, McKenzie. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Let's go, defense.
Throwing again is Watson. And now he'll tuck it and run. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Between set, 55, 19. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Watson on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
third down, Jackson. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check four. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Yeah.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 7 yards there and a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Watson now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. From the gun, here's Watson. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Watson now throwing again. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go play action here on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Watson looks to throw again. This is Miller, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Rush in. Yo, what do you want? He's checking. He's into a poker. Scratch. Joker. Hey, banjo. Check. Go. Hot. Slam.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's going deep. That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 46 yards. Now a first down throw. Watson. That's into the hands of Reynolds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Watson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where
it got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. They'll run on first down. It's McKenzie, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. On first down, McKenzie. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's McKenzie, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll run on first down. McKenzie, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Dante Fowler racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring
From the gun, it's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Let's go.
At their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do,
this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Alert! Delta. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. All day, baby, all day. 53 is the mic.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Faking the give. Now Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson, flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on. Bryant's extra point up and good, and the lead will swell by one more. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Watson, off play action. He's got his man. It's Curse. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Reset. Hey, 59. 19. 53. Mike, 53. It's been a long day for you. Echo. 53 to Mike. 53. Man, let's go.
On first down, it's Watson. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Check three.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Right there. All day, baby.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down now, it's McKenzie. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on third and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on fourth down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Throwing now, Watson. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be caught. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
So we got man.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Check. Crunch. 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 Alert flare.
On 1st down, it's McKenzie. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Falcons, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.